Hi, everybody. I'm Seriously Surly. This is Baldur's Gate. As announced earlier, we are playing on current patch, so there's some nonsense that we get to see later that's not been in the run before. It seems pretty minor, but it's actually kind of cool. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually because it is broken. But I'm gonna build a character here. We don't need anything too extraordinary. We're making a half-elf bard blade because why not? Um, there's a reason for it actually I'll get into at the start of the run, but for right now we're just gonna make ourselves look pretty, and then I need to name myself. So, did Long Man win it, or where are we at?
Yes, I do believe that Long Man won it. Let me double check just to be sure. Indeed, Long Man wins it.
All right, we shall be a long man. Awesome. Well, I made a character. Here it is. I'm not really going to talk anymore about it. So there you go. We play on core rules, and I'm going to hit that button. As soon as I hit done here, we're going to go on time. So in 3, 2, 1, go. So, welcome to the first Baldur's Gate game. If you come in from Baldur's Gate 3, obviously this looks very different. It originally came out in 1998. This is the Enhanced Edition, came out in 2011, so we have some quality of life stuff that we have. So it, runs on a modern system and all that fun stuff. Oops. There we go. Okay.
I've done had enough.
No, I don't want you. I want you. There we go. Okay. We'll get the initial run jitters out of the way and we'll be on our way. So we met our childhood friend Imowen there, and now we're going to talk to these two. We're picking up some potions from them. It's not too important. We'll talk about those when we get to them. But we're immediately going to remove them from our party and go solo on this quest. That's a red wizard. We're not going to talk to him the entire game. If we do, it's considered a failed run. Not actually, but it's slow. He likes to talk. Very long-winded, that one. So now we're just going to wander through the woods, because it's D&D. It is important to wander through the woods, get random encounters, roll dice, do that whole bag. So that's basically what we're going to do for the first, 4 minutes of this game, is walk through woods. So it's a good time. I recommend journeying through the woods at your leisure whenever you get the chance. And you too can call it speedrunning. What we're actually doing is opening up the map, so you're noticing as I'm moving through the map here, new sections are opening up, and so we need some of those sections in order to progress through the world. This skeleton's gonna follow me in. Okay, we might take an early death. That's fine. It's fine. Dying happens.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
We're gonna do our first shop here. That ring we found in a rock is worth a lot of money. We like that. We like money. So we're gonna pick up some stuff. This is all to help keep us alive and hiding. All right, skeleton here. Oh,
At once.
he did not follow. Excellent, excellent moves. Because now I gotta have health again. Eh.
I'm here to help.
So I talked about that thing that we chose the Bard Blade for. It's what I've been using this entire time to be moving fast. It's called Offensive Spin. It's basically the move fast, attack fast button, which is great. No. Bad noises. There we go.
The hero is on the job.
We don't like being attacked, so we just are making saves before we get attacked. We talk to this guy, convince him that he's crazy, and then we get teleported into town. So there's chapter 1 done.
Glory of arm.
So now we're going to go visit the Nashkel Mines. The Nashkel Mines are a great place. First, we need to say hi to everybody's favorite, Minskamboo, right there. Bye, Minskamboo. No time for eye-gouging hamsters in this run, unfortunately. So now we're going to put a bunch of stuff on my hotbar, drink a potion, This potion is just a better effect of what we had earlier. It's an Oil of Speed. So my offensive spin only lasts for a short duration. Oil of Speed lasts a lot longer. We're going to investigate this tree, pick up a stick. We'll talk about the stick in like a minute. But in the meantime, I'm going to cast a few spells. First spell I'm going to cast is Shield. Shield's just going to increase my armor class. This is an old system, so armor class is interesting, to say the least. It's on the old FWA system, if you're familiar, if you're ancient and grain like me. We used to have to do a lot more math. It's not just, roll the dice, is it higher? No. I'm not going to get into the full explanation. If you're curious, online. Just go online. There's calculators. It's easier. Now we're in Nashville Mines. Obviously, there's some bodies on the floor. Some bad things are happening. These kobolds are, standing here, waiting for intruders. I am an intruder, but they can't see me. The second spell we cast was Invisibility, and Invisibility is real good, in case you were wondering.
Baldur's Gate 1 runs on the AD&D system, right?
Correct. It's a modified AD&D to make it work on computers, but yes, it is effectively an AD&D system. So I threw a mirror image on here that was just to reduce the chances of me getting hit by that trap. It's also going to help me try to survive this first boss fight. So this very first boss fight is real fast. I'm going to look at the stick and identify it. Hey, look, it's a stick with charges. That seems good. We're going to use that here. We're going to look for a couple of damage numbers so we can have charges left on my stick. So that's good. Everything went well there. So that stick is a wand of ice. Wands are ridiculously powerful. We're going to use nothing but a wand and a necklace. We don't actually swing our weapon in this run. If we do, we're doing it wrong, and something has gone very, very wrong. So yeah, Nashville Mines, done. So now we had a nice adventure. We killed our very first person. That's a big event for us. So we're pretty well convinced that we're bandits. So what I'm going to do is go join a bandit squad, because that seems like the right answer to having killed my very first person. So I'm going to rest here. We're going to probably take a couple encounters on my way up. Try not to die. Some of these encounters just hurt, so we try not to die.
The hero is on the job.
I'm just going to wait. All right. So these bandits are going to take me in because they're nice people, right? I convinced them I'm a bloodthirsty murderer because, I did murder somebody. And they just say, okay, come, talk to our leader. So I get taken to their leader, and I'm going to probably convince them that I'm a bloodthirsty human being that, is going to be good for the pillaging and things. So I make him mad. I don't have to, I just do. And I wander through. Makes this spot a lot easier. So that necklace I purchased, go on. Thank you. And then I need this, and then we drink this. Okay.
Whoa, now that was a stinker.
The bandits are a lovely group, full of class.
But you...
Ow. That was a lightning bolt. I drank a potion to make me immune to lightning, very conveniently in Mulahay's chest there. So we just, grab a potion out of a chest, just like we grab a wand out of a tree. Things are just lying around that make this game really nice. Now, we are headed into Cloakwood. Cloakwood is a lot of running, so if the host would like to take a moment to say some words, now is a great time.
Yes. We do have one donation from Rain Gowa, $25 towards the Slugcat color incentive. We're going for purple. Saying simply, wah! Yes, indeed.
Wah.
Wah! As a reminder, that Slugcat color incentive does not have a whole lot of time left on it. Rain World is coming up next. So if you would like to pick the Slugcat color, the time is now.
Do get those incentives met. We get more marathon. We get more choice in what's happening. It's good news. Hello, wyverns. All right.
It's already done.
So we're coming up on Colloquid Mines, which is... It's fine. It's fine. I haven't died yet. I might now, which mixed feelings about, but... You gonna drink that, or are we gonna stand around? Okay.
Tis a job
Nope.
for me.
That was my bad. Moving out of my spells while they're casting will cancel the spells, so that's bad. We don't like that. And I'm going to stand in this corner and shoot fire at the darkness, and I'm going to try to get like decent damage numbers, nothing crazy, anything in the mid-20s. So this is a necklace of fireball. There we go. And so it's rolling 66 dice. If you want to do math, that tells you that you're somewhere between 21 and 22 on an average roll. However, he also has spell resistances, so will sometimes... There's no way. Oh, nice. All right, well,
You need me?
that went well. We took some boots off that guy, which is why we wanted to kill him in the first place.
Enthusiastically.
And they're going to make us move fast. So you've noticed our move speed has ticked up drastically. This is because of stacking move effects. We've got Pause of the Cheat on, which gives me double move speed, and an Oil of Speed on, which gives me double speed. So we are moving at full speedrun capacity of quad speed.
At once.
Don't let anyone tell you that bards don't do leg day. This is an invisible door. We sometimes just have to stand here and wait, but today the door is nice. We're going to eat that to the face because it's better. Oh, that was my bad.
Enthusiastically.
So we need him to trigger so that I can use my spells. And now we're going to do some save reset stuff that's a little, you know, little cheesy, but that's fine. We're going to do 3 apparently today. Okay, that's bad damage. It's fine.
Already done.
Means I have a little less safety for later,
The job.
but we will be fine. So now we're going to just scoot our way out. That was all of Cloakwood. That's usually hard. I think the hardest part of that is dodging the lightning bolt, but that's okay.
It's already done.
So now we're going to wander our way into our titular city of Baldur's Gate. I'm going to take a rest here because now I'm going to show off the new tech. So before, we did not used to be able to stack offensive move and our boots. They were not compatible items. Now, in this patch, for whatever reason, they broke it. So now I get to move like this. And it's a little sad, but amazing.
Please step forward.
Take a rest here.
Tis a job for me.
Wander in.
To indulge in
That's that red wizard from before. We're not talking to him. We're not engaging in whatever he wants.
already done.
This is our last shop. I'm going to get rid of a few things just because I like my menu to be clean. We're picking up some potions. We're going to pick up some invisibility because that's been working well for us so far. Some more speed because that's also been working well for us so far. And then some master thievery. So one of the things that bards can do is a little bit of everything. They can cast spells. They can pick pockets. They can sing songs, right? Masters of the art. So
No time to
we will be using the pickpocket later. We'll talk about it then.
Hero is on
Right now, we just investigated the Iron Throne. Iron Throne is the mercantile body in Baldur's Gate. They've been invaded. We're not actually going to know anything about that.
man of my word.
Instead, we're just going to convince people that we do. So this is the Grand Duke, one of the 7 lords of Baldur's Gate,
It's already done.
and his life is in danger. So he's going to send us away, and we're going to put our potions on our hotbar. We can drink one of them.
Hero is on the job.
Give this man a book, because even though we grew up here, we still need to have books on us in order to enter, because rules. Gotta have rules.
On the job.
We're going to talk to a very suspicious human being named Covaris. Definitely not something backwards.
Once.
Definitely not.
Already done.
Very strict.
We're going to get accused of murder, because that happens. and then we get teleported away because we still have friends here somehow, despite being a convicted murderer. Well, accused murderer. So this is the Catacombs of Candlekeep. This is another like dungeon section, but it's pretty simple if you just go invisible and run through it. So I think the key lesson of most D&D is just be invisible at all times, and you will succeed.
There is death and danger here. Possibly destruction, too. I'm here to help.
So that's Candlekeep. We're headed on our way back to Baldur's Gate now. So if you want to take a quick motion for a note or something to say.
Of course. We have a $5 donation from Gygus towards the Slugcat color. Again, the Rain World game is coming up next, so our incentive time for that is very short. Please get in those donations very soon. Saying simply, wow, 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 wow. Yes.
I need this more than you do. 'Tis a job. I need this more than you.
So we're doing some really fast pickpocketing here. Trying to, at least. We need to do
I need this more
at least 2 successfuls, preferably 4, but we need all 4 scrolls. One of those is an invitation to a party, which is where we're going to head now. We like parties. Unfortunately, this is not a fun party. So the Iron Throne may have been invaded and like infiltrated. That Kovaris guy, maybe his name's Saravak. He's something like a big baddie, and turns out this entire party is his coronation, and that's bad for them. So we're going to just wander back here, make ourselves a save, and start fireballing the darkness again. It was timely because, you know, we're in darkness and I get to fireball the darkness. So, as I'm doing this, I'm keeping close track on the... Ooh, there it goes. What's being attacked, because I cannot hit my enemies. I hit a thing I should not have. Let's do that again. That's better. Okay. So these are going to start moving. If I hit any of my allies, this fight's just done, and I get to die. So now I'm going to put my wand on, and we're going to clean this up. This is not great. We still have at least 2. Just the 2. Okay, that's not too bad. So now, if I talk to Belt here, he's one of the last remaining people who's doing good. Obviously, there's a bunch of people that are angry with me. I'm just going to level up for some health, because health seems good right now. We made Saravak mad, and we're just waiting out a timer here. Almost done. Good, good. All right, talk to Belt again. And he's going to teleport us to somewhere else in Baldur's Gate. So we're following quickly behind this Saravak fellow who, you know, seems like bad news. So we don't want to deal with that. We're going to cast a few spells here. 2 of these are scrolls we picked up back in Candlekeep, and they're going to keep us safe. And one of these is called Clairvoyance, which does not work in dungeons. Very specifically, in the text, it does not work in dungeons. So if anyone ever tells you that this maze is a dungeon, you can tell them Clairvoyance works in it. It is not a dungeon. So we're just going to walk through this, enjoy the scenery and all of the things that are trying to kill me, all the Doom Guard that are just ignoring stuff. The autopathing is actually, you know, really solid. Turns out the fastest way is to just click on the exit and wait. So, yeah, all those spells, we're just not worried about it.
It's already done.
Need to get past these people before my invisibility wears off, because it is a short duration one, and it is time to put on my final inventory for the game, these 2 things. So the first thing is protection from magic, and the second thing is invisibility potion. So I'm going to do the proper bard thing, and stand on this skull, go invisible, and dance. So time's coming up when I lose my HUD, and it should be soon. So we just dance back and forth. We're triggering traps, right? And time. And that's Baldur's Gate 1, in a nutshell. Pretty devoid of lore, and there you go. It's that simple. Just be invisible and run around, and eventually you win. So it's a great game.
D&D in a nutshell, right?
D&D in a nutshell, yeah. Yeah, you just wander around until you succeed.
Perfect.
Yeah. Couple quick shout-outs. We do have a little Discord over. It's linked on the speedrun page. Natcat has been great. We've had a number of people contribute to getting the run to its current state. Enjoy doing these on the infrequent occasion that I do. I'm around. I don't stream much anymore, but I am around, so if you see me, say hi. And I think that's it for me. So we'll keep this marathon running, and good luck, have fun, everybody. Should be good. Bye.
Thank you so much, Surly. Thank